If cannabis gets rescheduled to Schedule 3, the game changes. Let's talk about the good, the bad, and the impact on home growing. But first, check this out. We want you to come on over and join us at RealDGC.com. I wanted to remind you all, membership is free, guys. We have a great growing community over there for real. Check out these groups. You can go on over there to ask a grow question, hang out and grow talk, throw down some memes. We have 4,000 active growers over there. No censorship. RealDGC.com. Membership is free. Come on over and hang out. Step up and become a producer. Get those grower dividends. You'll see what I'm talking about. Check out RealDGC.com. Get grow strong, yo. All right, let's get into this one. Hot topic, Scotty. First off, let's talk about what is Schedule 3? What does this mean?
Legalize it, man. Come on, it ain't that simple. They want to change it from Schedule 1, which is no medicinal benefit. The real high, I think fentanyl would be Schedule 1, right? And then they want to change it to Schedule 3, which are all the other drugs. This isn't like Adderall is Schedule 3, Tylenol with codeine, those type of things. If you go get testosterone shots at Schedule 3, meaning you need a doctor for them. You need to go get a prescription.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, I think there's going to be some advantages with this. We're going to talk about pros and cons here. Home growers' rights coming up. But I really like one of the benefits coming up that's going to open doors for research. There's a lot of research that's being blocked. Universities, federal funding, all types of stuff in Schedule 1.
Yeah, you just wonder, hopefully, what did it was Epidiolex and those type of things. I can't remember, but there was some, Dronabinol was the other one. But they are taking these, big pharma's taking these things and patenting them. So that's good and bad, I guess. I don't know. Is it good to have big pharma patenting certain cannabis strains or methods for making them? Kind of shady, right?
I always like to lean towards if it's going to make cannabis more accessible for certain medical conditions that will replace more harmful drugs with bad side effects that you can use your insurance to access. I'm a vote for that. I like that. Yeah. I also like that if you're in the dispensary industry, you have banking access. Heck, I like that. Hopefully it affects what we do as a YouTube show. You know what I mean? Like things start to loosen up a little. People aren't going to be so technical. And then also real important, one side of this is the people minor possession. I mean, minor possession, there's still half the country still you can get, I think, tickets and get fines and arrested for minor possession of like a glass, right?
Every part of the country you can get in trouble for or arrested for dealing, having more than your allotment, tax evasion if they're really wanting to bust your balls. So you can still get arrested for cannabis. You're just not going to be able to get arrested for minor possession.
Should we be worrying about money-driven regulations here?
Do you ever wonder about the big corporate interests with all their money? Heck yeah. If they decide to make this Schedule 3, I mean, there's a couple ways it can go. If it goes just the big pharma model, then I think it costs the average of $800 million to launch a drug. You have to have a FDA approved facility, all sorts of paperwork and all that. Do you really think that most small to medium, any of the cannabis folks right now have $800 million to invest? So they're going to have to either get bought up or taken over by big pharma or squashed by big pharma. And then I got to tell you that I don't think there's Altria Group, who's the maker of Marlboro cigarettes. There's Coors. I can't remember. There's one other giant company. They have put millions of dollars into cannabis. Coors wants the beverages. They want cannabis beverages, and they're not going to be prescribed by your doctor. They're going to be at a store. So I think what you're going to see is like Altria Group put in $1.8 billion with a B. Okay. They're not just going to go here, take it to big pharma. They're going to say, no, we have the distribution systems through, big tobacco, that we should be the ones that handle this on the retail level. So give us the low level stuff, give us the low percent THC and the stuff you can put in the liquor store or wherever you sell cigarettes, and we'll give big pharma all that research to do all the high potency stuff and designer cannabinoids and all that. So I wouldn't doubt you see it get split up between those giant entities, those giant groups.
I'll play, yin versus yang, not all bad. Like I was saying earlier, sure. There's that there's going to be demographic, let's say there's a certain CBN pill if made in this FDA facility. But now you can take that instead of Ambient, and it's a lot better for you. But for me, I'll take it to the third point here. If I can grow my own, I'm stoked. I'm still doing what I'm doing. I'm good to go.
Sure. So let me be the giant corporation that just invested $1.8 billion into production facilities, branding. Do you think you want to be like, hey, you know what, though? Let's make sure when we write this law, we include provisions so everyone can just grow their own. We know it's pretty easy, and then they won't have to deal with us. They'll just be able to, we won't get any of their money. No, they're going to be like, hell no, we don't want a bunch of inexpensive cannabis, really good cannabis, better than we can provide on the streets or being given out to friends and family for little or no money. I cannot imagine they're going to be like, hell yeah, that's cool.
I say the cat's out of the bag in the states where you're all allowed to legally grow. For example, Colorado, where we are, they're not going to take, like, nobody can home grow. We're going to send out agents. Police are going to be knocking on doors, checking for your 2x4 grow tent. Like, sure. Not going to happen. The 25 plus, I think it's about 25 states where you can't grow at all, roughly half the nation. You should be concerned. I think you should be looking closely at what your state's trying to do. Follow your home growers' rights. Literally try to go to meetings. If they have a meeting in your city to talk about it. I mean, back in the day, I remember going to one in Fort Collins, Colorado. I know it sounds lame for some people, but it does make an impact. And make sure some of these rules that are made for growing hopefully can be made by growers for growers. That doesn't always happen.
Just be loud and proud about it, man. Let folks know you're a grower. Let them know that you grow better quality than the dispensaries and the commercial folks. And let them know that they should vote for a law. Don't just vote for the first law, because it could be a really lousy law that still keeps a lot of people in the system, we'll say. Let them. I was thinking about Florida. Florida had a vote for legalizing cannabis, and it was, I think they needed 60% to pass. It was 57%. So it almost passed, but it didn't have growers' rights. And thank God there was enough DGC, enough people out there. I don't go to meetings. I don't leave the house anymore, dude. But I will get on social media and yell from the rooftops, hey, let's make sure we let everybody know what a positive impact that home growers make on the cannabis community, and that we want to make sure we include them when we legalize.
We start the campaign, deschedule, not reschedule. Is that what we're going for?
That'd be so cool, man. They're not going to do it. There's just too many giant corporations that got their meat hooks in there already. But yes, descheduling, make it like tomatoes, make it like any other plant. I tell you, I sit outside and someone is growing tomatoes across the way, and they also got a couple cannabis plants, and it smells good, man. It smells good. So yeah, be loud and proud. Let everybody know growing cannabis is a good thing. Y'all can do it. It's not hard.
Like it? Let us know in the comments. What do you guys think? Should we deschedule or just reschedule? Give us some comments below. Let us know how you like to grow.
Yes. And come on, if you learned a little bit from this video or made you think, if you actually liked it, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, share it with another grower get them talking, and check out the other couple of videos YouTube's recommending, because Grambo knows you'll dig them. Mm-hmm.